I am in my moving series, and today let's talk about house paint. I've been renting for the last 8 years of my life, and every single room that I've lived in has been white. And while white is a very happy neutral medium for a room, I'm just dying to add a little bit more color into my life. So I got some paint samples from a company called Backdrop, and let's take a look at some colors. Comes in a folder like this. We've got this beautiful powder blue. It's called the Early Stuff. This is a good contender for our office. It's going to be called Drive-Through Safari. This is the main contender that I have for the living room. It's called Champagne Bonfire. Super, super pretty. It's neutral, but also still very light and pinky. 36 hours Marrakesh, potentially for the hallway. Dark blue for the bedroom, and it looks so beautiful. You can essentially just peel them off from the back and stick them on the wall and see what color you want. Today is extra special because we are doing our final walkthrough in our new apartment. For the final walkthrough, we're gonna take a look if all the electricals work, if all the appliances work. So lots of things to kind of keep in mind for the final walkthrough. And it's also just a nice little reminder of the place that we've purchased because it's been months since we last saw it in person. So I'm really excited to go today. Let's go.
What do you think about this color?
It's looking a little beige in here. It's giving very terracotta, and it looks really beautiful actually. We just opened a couple of samples and there are a lot of colors. We decided to do some Benjamin Moore colors this time because it's less expensive than Backdrop and there's more variety. And I think it's gonna be really cool to see different types of like white in different environments and different greens and blues. Something that I didn't know about Benjamin Moore is that they are only sold at small retailers and independent hardware stores around the city and around the country. And so I really liked being able to support a small business. Also, Benjamin Moore is widely regarded as one of the best paint brands, and it's about $20 cheaper than boutique brands like Backdrop. Buying the bedroom paint. We're getting Gentleman's Gray. I think that's the right color. Here we are in the living room. So this is the main living room wall that we're going to have the projector on. I have about 4 colors that we are choosing from, and they're all really, really similar. So earlier I had these Backdrop samples, right? And I really like this color called Champagne Bonfire, but it looked awful in this space. Like, I think this room with its specific lighting, it just looked really dull, like very grandma. We went to a hardware store, Benjamin Moore colors, and I got 4 colors that I really like. Over here we have Apricot Ice, down here we have Opal, and this is Opal as well. And then down here is Summer Peach, and over here is Adobe White. I think we're gonna go for Opal. It'll look beautiful with ambient lighting, and it'll also look really good with wood and leather and all the colors that we want to have in our space. And now I am taking you into the small bedroom, and this is the darkest room of them all. It only has this skylight over here, which is actually covered right now. And so we wanted to go for a slightly more moodier vibe, something that felt luxurious and expensive. We wanted to really lean into the fact that we don't have any outward facing windows except for the skylight. And so we want to make it into this really cozy, sleep-inducing space. I actually had this color that I really liked. It was called Lobby Scene. It's this beautiful deep plum purple, but we don't think it's going to work with the art that we have in our flat currently. So instead, I decided to go with this color over here. This is called Gentleman's Gray by Benjamin Moore. It's really stunning, and we have it in a couple different places in this room, and it really still looks like blue, even though it's so dark in here. That is the choice that we've made for the bedroom. Because we decided on the blue in the last room, we really fell in love with this green sample from Backdrop. It's called Drive-Through Safari. Soft green that skews warm. And I think that really defines it so well. It's not too gray like an olive. It's not too yellow. We had a couple of these cool toned greens and whatnot, and I really, really liked these. But I think it's just not quite right for this space because we want to warm it up a little bit. We want to make it look nice and cozy, but also inviting and warm. So let me actually bring that sample over and we can take a look. It's very, very similar to this one over here, but just a little bit warmer. And last but not least, we are in the hallway, which is also an extremely dim space. And I used to work in a studio called Lost Fox, and that studio was this tiny little room, and it was painted all pink. And it was very similar to this color from Backdrop called 36 Hours in Marrakesh. And I loved that studio so much, it made me feel like home. And so when I saw this color, it immediately reminded me of my old studio. I love the pink, but terracotta pink. So that is the color that I think we've chosen for the hallway. Now it's time to get myself out of my comfort zone. I've never done much like home repairs, but we have a couple holes in our wall that were left over by the seller, and I really need to get those filled before we start painting. So I'm just gonna go around the apartment and start filling in some holes.
Drywall, I recommend using this Drydex by DAP.
So now I believe it's turned white from the color pink, and I got this little sanding sponge, and we're just gonna go in and sand it out until it looks flat. Now let's start the gargantuan task of taping this entire room. I wanted to lay everything down so that we don't drip anything on these hardwood floors. So I got this big hefty roll of paper for the floor, and I'm just gonna go around and literally tape up everything. Let's do this. This is the thing that I've been dreading the most. I hate like prep work. Prep work always makes me feel so lethargic or exhausted before I even do it, but nothing exciting can happen before you do the boring stuff. So let's do this. I'm gonna call one of my best friends and we'll just have a chat while I tape this entire room. Let's go. To 7 hours painting the bedroom. How do you feel?
Great. Is there paint on my face?
Yeah, a little bit. It's part of the vibe. We got his little trunk backpack over here. He's being a little feisty.
The bedroom.
Yeah, let's go check it out. Our new bedroom. The trim still needs to be painted, I believe.
We did such a good job though. It's a mess in there, but
it's hard to see as well because it's nighttime, but he painted the ceiling so seamlessly, it looks stunning. Yeah. And down here is all the mess. We are now headed for round 3 of the painting job. We realized that the trim would look amazing painted as well, so I'm just gonna go to the store now and choose out some trim samples. I have a couple photos from Pinterest I'll put up here that I thought would be really good inspiration for the colors that we've chosen. And yeah, I mean, this is like the 4th time we're going to the store, and they must be sick of seeing my face, but we gotta do the painting, and I feel like it's best to get everything done all at once. So yeah, let's go choose some colors. Here we have a selection of trim paints. These ones are going to be for the living room and the hallway, and these are going to be for the office. We're on our first day of painting with our lovely TaskRabbit, Andre. He's doing such a good job, and he's got like a huge task ahead of him. So we're just really grateful that we can have someone help us out, because painting is stressful and it's really hard. and couldn't have done it by ourselves. So to give y'all a little bit of an update, this is the hallway. You can see that the color is so beautiful. And automatically we're led into this peachy room over here. This is the messy kitchen island at the moment. And I'm loving the colors. We still have to line the walls. As you can see, it doesn't look like it's a huge difference from white, but here you can see that it is. Here we have the bedroom. Right now we have the lights covered, so gotta do it with the ring light. But yes, this one is looking like a mess because we finished all the walls. The walls are looking immaculate, and we also did the coat on there, but the doors and the trim just have their first coat going for them right now, just a little bit patchy and whatnot. Probably need to patch that up as well. And this is the current state of the office. It looks crazy, but I promise that when it's done, it's gonna look so beautiful. Just right now, it's got all this like first coat. It's pretty messy. You can see a lot of the patchiness, but this door used to be super patchy and now it is again just immaculate. So beautiful. So super excited to see, you know, this office in its full glory outside of this patchiness. So let's talk about the final color reveal. I'm trying to find these little pockets of space in the rooms where I don't show too much of the space because I still want there to be some surprise elements when we start talking about furnishings. But I'm so excited about the colors, and by the way, we have gotten so comfortable during this video. I'm not wearing any makeup anymore. I've done that throughout this video. I feel like this whole moving process can be really stressful, so we are like best friends now. Anyway, let's talk about colors. So in the living room, instead of choosing opal, we ended up going for adobe white. This was the most saturated color out of all of the whites that we had chosen from Benjamin Moore, but obviously, as you can see, it's not that saturated at all, and I feel like that's very much due to the trim color being a lot darker, which I'm so excited to talk about because I think originally we weren't gonna paint the trim and the doors. It felt like a really big investment. Originally we weren't gonna do it, but the doors were really scuffed because this place was lived in, and so we thought if we're gonna paint the doors back to white anyways, why don't we just paint them a really fun color that will just kind of bring everything together and, I don't know, make a statement, right? It's all about making a statement. So this is Fresh Clay by Benjamin Moore. It's this beautiful, beautiful red brown color, and my partner and I were a little worried at first that it would look a little doo-doo, but not at all. When we were starting to choose the final colors for this place, we had this thought that we wanted our place to feel very natural. We didn't want to go for too many colors that were like not found in nature. And so, you know, these walls, adobe white, it's like of the adobe clay. And then these doors are called Fresh Clay. So it's almost like they were meant to be just based off the names by themselves. I'm so happy with these colors. Let me take you into the office. Welcome to the office. So you can see the peachy color through the green door really nicely, and that is why I was so happy with the color choice for the living room. And this green, let's talk about this green. It's stunning. Like, I almost feel like I'm in a recording studio. I don't know if anyone else feels that way, but this is my desk area that's extremely messy. You can see I'm literally editing this video as we speak, and yeah. This color is amazing. Oh, the trim is Sweet Basil by Benjamin Moore. Color is just everything. It really sets the mood, and every time I'm in here, I just feel enveloped and I'm ready to get to work because I'm so inspired by the color palette of the space. This is the bedroom. Welcome. I'm Again, trying not to turn on any of the lights to influence the color right now, so we are just using the skylight at the moment. This is the way Gentleman's Gray turned out, and I'm not really sure why they called it gray in the first place, because it really is just blue, but this color is so serene, especially at nighttime. I feel like this ended up being the perfect cozy bedroom that I was looking for, and it really enhances this really small room. This is the last area that we painted, and thank God for backdrop for this stunning color. I actually tried looking for dupes at Benjamin Moore and I couldn't find anything like it. It feels like the perfect womb entrance into our apartment. It looks beautiful with the trim color, which is also fresh clay. Everything just works really well for the fact that this space is actually quite narrow. I just feel like the colors set the perfect stage for what we want to do with it. So yeah. That is all for this painting video. I mean, as you saw, it was quite a process to get to where we are right now. Obviously, shout out to our wonderful Andre, the person who painted this flat with us. I should say for us, because he did most of it and he did such a wonderful job. Check him out on TaskRabbit. I'll probably try to leave a link with him as well. And super grateful for how this flat is coming along. Thank you for joining me during this process. I will see you next time. Let's talk more about furnishing in the future. Bye!